Are you nervous to speak English? Do you feel stuck sometimes? The right words do not come out. This video is for you. Today we have 10 simple tips. You will learn to sound confident. This is your new English conversation practice. Imagine you are in a room. The room is full of people. They are laughing and talking. You want to join the conversation. You want to practice speaking English. You have words in your mind. Good ideas are in your head. But you feel a little scared, a little nervous. So, you stay silent. You just listen. This is a lonely feeling. It feels like you are invisible, like nobody can see you or hear you. Many English for beginners feel this. It is a common problem. The fear of making mistakes. The fear of bad English pronunciation. This fear can stop your growth. It can block your English fluency. But today, that feeling ends. Today, we start a new journey. A journey to confidence. A journey to clear, natural English. Because I will share a secret. Your English grammar is important. Your English vocabulary is important. But something else is more powerful. That power is communication. Good communication is a superpower. It can change your life. It opens new doors. It brings new friends. It helps you get better jobs. It makes you feel good. It makes you feel strong. It helps you think in English. And today, you will learn this power. You will learn skills to speak English. You are ready to begin. Let's unlock your true voice. Let's start your English Unshackled journey. Our first step is very simple. It is a secret that native speakers use. You can use it right now. It does not use any words. It is about how you use your body. This is the first key. Tip 1. Speak without words. Non-verbal communication. What does this mean? It means your body talks. It sends a message. Before you even speak English. This is a huge part of communication. Psychology says people form an opinion. They do this in just 7 seconds. Yes, only 7 seconds. So, your body is very important. It shows if you are confident. It shows if you are friendly. It is a skill for fluency. Let's imagine two people. They are waiting for a job interview. Both have good English skills. Person 1 sits with a bent back. He looks at his phone. He looks tired and bored. His body says, I am not ready. Now, look at person 2. She sits straight. Her back is straight. Her shoulders are relaxed. She has a small, gentle smile. She looks calm and positive. Her body says, I am confident. Her body says, I am ready. Who will the interviewer like more? Person 2, of course. She made a good first impression. She did it without speaking. This is a powerful lesson. Your body speaks louder than words. This is a great English lesson. So, here is what you can do. When you enter a room, walk tall. Even if you feel scared inside, keep your back straight. It shows strength and confidence. Smile a gentle, warm smile. Not a fake smile, a real one. Make eye contact with people. It shows you are honest. It shows you are connected. Don't play with your hands. This shows you are nervous. Just relax your hands. Master this simple rule, the 7-second rule, and you will win half the battle. You win before you speak, because people feel your energy first. Then they listen to your words. This is your first step to improve your English. It is practical English for daily life. You feel more confident already, right? This first tip is very easy. You can practice it today. If you feel this is helpful, please like this video now. It helps our channel grow. It tells us you like our content. Thank you so much. Now, let's go to tip 2. You learned how to use your body. Now, let's learn about your words. How can we make words powerful? How can we make them memorable? We do it with stories. Tip 2. Tell a story. Storytelling. Facts are boring. Hard work is important. See, this is a fact. It is true. But it is not interesting. You will forget it quickly. Now listen to this short story. There was a boy named Sam. Sam lived in a small village. He had no internet, no computer. But he had a big dream. He wanted to be a doctor. So every night he studied. He studied under a street light. People laughed at him. They said, "You cannot do it." But Sam kept working hard. 10 years later, Sam was a doctor. He saved the lives of many people. The same people who laughed at him. Now, which one is better? The fact or the story of Sam? The story, of course. The story touches your heart. It stays in your memory. That is the power of storytelling. It is key for daily English conversations. You can use stories in any situation. In a meeting, in a speech, or just in a conversation. Use real-life examples. Paint a picture in the listener's mind. Our brains love stories. Stories help us connect. Stories help us remember. Here is how to make a good story. Make your story short, but make it emotional. Show a little struggle, and then show a little victory. Make the listener feel something. If you become a good storyteller, people will love to listen to you. They will remember you. This is a great tool for your speaking practice. Now we know how to tell stories. Let's learn how to listen. Good communication is 50% speaking and 50% listening. But not just with your ears. You must listen with your heart. Tip 3. Feel with others. Empathy. What is empathy? Empathy is a beautiful word. It means you understand others' feelings. You put yourself in their shoes. You try to feel what they feel. This is a very important English skill. Why is empathy so important? Because people want to be understood. When they feel you understand them, they feel safe with you. They trust you and respect you. They open their hearts to you. Without empathy, communication is cold. It is just empty words. Let's see an example. Your friend has a problem at work. He is very stressed. He tells you about it. Friend 1 listens and says, "Oh, don't worry. It's nothing. Forget it." This friend did not really listen. He did not show he cared. Now, look at friend 2. She looks at you carefully. She listens with patience. She nods her head gently. Then she says, I can see this is stressful for you. It is hard to feel that way. I am here if you want to talk. Which friend would you trust more? The second friend, of course. She showed empathy. Empathy creates a strong connection. It builds trust and friendship. How can you show empathy? Listen actively. Don't just wait to speak. Acknowledge their feelings. You don't need to solve their problem. Just show you understand. Use words that show you care. I can imagine how that feels. That sounds very difficult. Thank you for sharing with me. Be present. Put your phone away. Give them your full attention. This is how you build strong relationships. This is how to speak English from the heart. What is one kind thing you can say? Something to show empathy? Write it in the comments below. Let's practice empathy together. Share your kind words. Next, a very simple trick. It is so simple, but so powerful. It makes people feel special. It makes them like you instantly. Tip 4. The sweetest sound. Use their name. There is a famous writer. His name is Dale Carnegie. He said something very wise. A person's name is the sweetest sound. The sweetest sound in any language. And it is true. Think about it. Your name is your identity. It is your family, your memories. When someone says your name warmly, you feel seen. You feel important. You feel a connection. Let me give you a real-life example. You are at a busy coffee shop. You order a drink. You say, "My name is Daniel." The worker smiles and writes it down. A few minutes later, she calls out, "Caramel macchiato for Daniel." Have a great day, Daniel. At that moment, you feel good. You are not just a customer. You are Daniel. You feel recognized. It is a small thing, but it makes the experience better. This is the magic of using a name. So, in your English conversation, use people's names. Use them naturally. Not too much. Use them when you say hello. It's great to see you, Sarah. Use them when you ask a question. What do you think about this, John? Use them when you say goodbye. It was a pleasure talking, Maria. Remembering and using someone's name. It makes you unforgettable. It is a simple English practice, but it has big results. Now, let's talk about feelings. Our feelings are very powerful. They can help us, or they can hurt us. Good communicators control their feelings. Tip 5. Respond, don't react. Emotional intelligence. This tip can change your life. It is about understanding your emotions and understanding others' emotions. The most important part is this: learn to respond, not to react. What is the difference? Reacting is fast. It is automatic. It is emotional and impulsive. Someone says something angry. You react with more anger. Problem gets bigger. Responding is slow. It is thoughtful. It is calm and intelligent. Someone says something angry. You pause. You take a breath. You think about the best answer. You choose your words carefully. The problem gets smaller. Let's look at an example. You are in a meeting. Someone criticizes your idea. They say it is a bad idea. If you react, you get angry. Your face gets red. You say something rude back. Now you look unprofessional. You look weak and emotional. But if you respond, you stay calm. You take a deep breath. You listen to their words. Then you say, "Thank you for your feedback. I will think more about it. Maybe we can improve it together." What happens now? You look strong and mature. You win respect. You build a bridge. You don't build a wall. How can you practice this? Always pause before you speak. Just 3 seconds can change everything. Ask yourself, what am I feeling? Am I angry, sad, or insecure? Then ask, what is the best response? What is my bigger goal here? Winning a small argument is not the goal. Building a good relationship is the goal. This is a key part of natural English. It is how to speak English with wisdom. Let's move to a listening technique. A very clever way to listen. It makes people want to talk more. It makes them feel understood. Tip 6. The echo technique. Echoing. What is the echo technique? It is very simple. You repeat a small part of what they said. You do it in a natural, warm way. Why does this work? It shows you are really listening. You are not just waiting for your turn. It shows you care about their words. It invites them to share more. It helps you practice your listening practice and your English pronunciation. Let's see it in action. Example 1. Your friend says, "I have been feeling very stressed at work." You reply by echoing, "Stressed at work?" Notice, you are not giving advice. You are just reflecting their feeling. This invites them to continue. He will say, "Yes, my boss is giving me too much work." Now the conversation goes deeper. Example 2. Your colleague says, "I finally finished that big project." You echo, "That big project?" This encourages them to share more. They will say, "Yes, it took 3 months. It was hard." You just made them feel valued. You did it with the magic of echoing. This is a great skill for fluency. Important tips for echoing. Don't repeat everything they say. Just a key word or a feeling. Use a warm and curious tone. Don't sound like a robot. This is a hidden superpower. When people feel understood by you, they want to cooperate with you. It is a simple shadowing practice. You listen and you repeat a little. Shadowing English speaking practice is key. Now, let's talk about your voice. Your voice is your instrument. It is your music. You can have the best words, but if your voice is flat and boring, people will lose interest. Tip 7. Your voice is music. Voice modulation. What is voice modulation? It means controlling 3 things. Your pitch, high or low. Your pace, fast or slow. And your pauses, silent gaps. This makes your English speaking practice alive. It makes your voice magnetic. Let's break it down. First, pitch, the high and low. If you always speak in a high pitch, you can sound nervous or annoying. If you always speak in a low pitch, you can sound boring or sleepy. Good speakers change their pitch. They go higher when they are excited. And then we won the game. Higher pitch. They go lower when they are serious. But the lesson was very important. Lower pitch. Second, pace. The speed of your speaking. If you speak too fast, people can feel stressed. They can't understand you. If you speak too slow, people can feel sleepy. You must change your speed. Speak fast for exciting parts. It was amazing. So fast. So exciting. Speak slow for serious points. But we must remember this. Controlling your speed controls the emotion. This is key for English for daily life. Third, the pause. The power of silence. A pause is a short moment of silence. Pauses are very powerful. Pause after you say something important. It gives people time to think. It makes your words feel heavier. Sometimes, the smallest choice, pause, can change your whole life. Those pauses create drama. They pull the listener in. Great speakers are masters of this. They sound like they are singing a story, not reading a boring script. Practice your English listening practice. Listen to great speakers. Notice how they use their voice. Then, practice it yourself. Master your voice. Master their hearts. This is a top skill to speak English. Let's learn a technique for difficult situations. Sometimes people push you. They don't accept no for an answer. This technique helps you stay strong. Tip 8. The broken record. Broken record technique. What is the broken record technique? Imagine an old music record. When it is broken, it repeats. It says the same line again and again. This technique is just like that. You calmly repeat your main point. Again and again. You don't get emotional. You don't get angry. You are calm, but firm. Why is this powerful? It shows you are serious. It protects your boundaries. It forces the other person to listen. It does this without aggression. Let's see an example. Someone at a party pushes you. They want you to drink alcohol, but you do not want to. Them, come on, have just one drink. You, calmly, no, thank you, I'm not drinking tonight. Them, oh, don't be boring, just one. You, still calm, no, thank you, I'm not drinking tonight. Them, just a little bit? You, calm, maybe smiling. No, thank you. I'm not drinking tonight. What happens? After 2 or 3 times, they stop. You did not argue. You did not explain too much. You just stood your ground calmly. This is a very strong way to communicate. It is very useful for your practical English. Don't fight. Don't over-explain. Just repeat your boundary calmly. People will respect you more because you stay in control. You are confident and professional. Now for something more fun. Something that makes everyone smile. Something that creates instant connection. Tip 9. A little fun, humor. Humor is not just telling jokes. It is about bringing lightness to a conversation. It brings warmth and connection. Why is humor so powerful? It breaks tension in a room. It makes people feel comfortable. It creates instant bonding. It shows you are not arrogant. You are approachable and human. It also makes your words memorable. If you can make people smile, you can make people trust you. Trust is the foundation of communication. But humor does not mean being a clown. It does not mean making fun of others. That is not kind. Good humor is about being relatable. Sometimes it is about laughing at yourself. Imagine you are in a serious interview. The interviewer asks you, "Tell me about a time you made a mistake." You could get very nervous. Or you could smile lightly and say, "Only one mistake? I have a whole collection." Then you give your real, serious answer. What happens? The interviewer smiles. The tension in the room is gone. You seem confident and human. Humor created a connection. You became more memorable. How to use humor the right way? Be self-deprecating. Make small jokes about yourself, but not about other people. Be situational. Notice funny things. Be natural. Don't force it. Never insult anyone. People who laugh with you trust you. People who trust you follow you. When you use humor smartly, you become unforgettable. Now for our final tip. This is the deepest, most powerful tip. Many people think it is a weakness, but in reality, it is your greatest strength. It is the key to true connection. You have come a long way. You learned 9 powerful tips. You learned about your body, your stories, your empathy, your voice, your boundaries. Now it is time for the final key. The key that unlocks the heart. Tip 10. Be real, not perfect. Vulnerability. What is vulnerability? It means being honest, open, and real. It is about your feelings and experiences. It is about your mistakes. It is not pretending to be perfect, because nobody is perfect. Why is this so powerful? It builds instant trust. When you are open, others feel safe. They feel safe to be open too. It makes you relatable. When you share your struggles, people think, "He is just like me." It shows true confidence. Only a strong person can admit their flaws. They do it without fear. It creates a deep emotional impact. When you share your true self, it touches the listener's heart, and they will remember you forever. But vulnerability is not oversharing. It is not complaining all the time. It is sharing the right story, at the right time, in the right way, to create connection, not pity. Imagine a motivational speaker. He is on a big stage. He could say, "I have always been successful. My life is perfect." People will admire him for 5 minutes, but they will not feel a deep connection. Or he could start like this. 5 years ago, I was completely broken. I had just lost my job. I had no money in my bank account. Every morning, I felt useless. One day, I looked at my dinner. It was a small packet of instant noodles. I thought, "Is this my life now?" But that night, I made a decision. This is not the end. This is the beginning. Slowly, step by step, I rebuilt my life. I stand here today, not because I never fell, but because I learned how to stand up again. What happens after he shares this? The audience feels a deep connection. Some might have tears in their eyes. They feel his pain. They feel his hope. They will never forget him, because they saw themselves in his story. He was not a superhero. He was a warrior, and people admire warriors. How to use vulnerability smartly. Choose a real moment from your life. A struggle, a fear, a failure. Be honest, but keep it short. Focus on the lesson you learned. Share it naturally, like with a friend. End with a message of hope. Show how you overcame it. This is the heart of communication. Real communication is heart to heart, and only vulnerability opens that door. So, here we are, at the end of our journey today, but it is the beginning of yours. You learned 10 powerful tips. From body language to being real. These are not just tips, they are tools. Tools to build a better life. Tools to improve your English, to build your confidence, to build connections. Remember the room of silence, where you felt nervous and invisible? That room is in the past. Now, imagine a new you. You walk into a room. You walk tall, with a straight back. You have a warm smile on your face. You make eye contact. You start a conversation. You tell a short, interesting story. You listen with empathy. You use the person's name. You respond calmly, not react emotionally. Your voice is clear and musical. You are confident. You are real. You are not just speaking English. You are connecting with people. You are no longer invisible. You are unforgettable. This is the power you now have. The power of communication. This is your English unshackled. It is not about being perfect. It is about being authentic. It is about being present. It is about being real. Practice these 10 tips every day, even for just 5 minutes. Practice them in your daily English conversations. Soon, you will change how you speak. You will change how people feel when they listen to you. And that, my friend, is true power. Your words will have weight. Your presence will be magnetic. Go out there. Speak with clarity. Speak with confidence. And most importantly, speak with your heart, because the world is waiting to hear you. Your journey to English fluency starts now. You have the skills to speak English. This is the start of your transformation. You learned so much today. We want to keep helping you. We want to see you succeed. For more life-changing content like this, for more English lessons to build your confidence, please subscribe to our channel. Join our community of learners. Let's grow together. Thank you for watching. You can do this. We believe in you. This is English Unshackled.